Let's talk about how to choose law practice management software. And the thing is, here's an overview I want you to really pay attention to. So when we talk about law practice management software, we're talking about an all-encompassing software tool. And LPMS, law practice management software, is really a software program that streamlines, centralizes, and automates the day-to-day legal, business, and administrative tasks of a law firm. So this includes activities such as case management, legal matter management. So we're talking about legal billing, accounting, and client communication. And the thing here, you need to understand that everything depends on the law firm's needs and size, because law firms use this powerful programs often in conjunction with dedicated workflow management software to improve their workflows, increase lawyer productivity and retention, and cut down on administrative costs. So you can think of a law practice management software tool as an end-to-end project management tool where the projects, quote unquote, are a firm's cases. Okay, so this is really the general idea here. So bottom line here is that law practice management software streamlines your daily operations and manages all aspects of your firm's, like client and case records, documents, appointments, schedules, deadlines, and accounting. And if you or your team are trying to manage, let's say, these things manually or with several different programs, having an all-in-one legal software tool can completely transform the way your firm operates and really save you money and make you money as well. So when we talk about like law practice management software, features might differ. You might have varying degrees of features, but while the exact features may vary, a decent practice management system will offer these functionalities. You have case management, so you're able to consolidate information of your cases, including tasks, case files, invoices, etc., in one place. Contact management, so you can gather the contact details of your clients and teams and make it easily accessible. You have task management, so you can streamline the collaboration on day-to-day tasks between the attorneys. You have time tracking and invoicing, so you can accurately track billable hours, help generate invoices, and process payments, so you don't need to rely on a separate timekeeping app. You have document management, so you want to store all of your legal documents in one central location, making them easier to manage and access. You have document assembly, so you can fast track document creation using pre-made templates. Calendaring, so you can get a bird's eye view of all of your active cases, deadlines, upcoming events, and more. And you also have accounting, so you can streamline your accounting efforts and comply with trust accounting guidelines. And some law practice management software also offers separate features for client intake. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Let's talk about the approach you need to follow right now if you really want to choose law practice management software. Now, why is the software really important? Well, as legal professionals, you need all the resources and tools you can get to make your job easier. So it's all about productivity, right? It's all about productivity and profitability. So when we talk about productivity, we actually draw a conclusion, or I would say a correlation from productivity and profitability. Okay, so according to the American Bar Association, for example, about 52 to 55% of law firms stated that that practice management software was available to them and was quintessential in their operations. So here's how implementing a law practice management software can help you. For example, you can have improved organization. So a law practice management system allows you to organize all of your data, right? So your staff can easily share, recall, and access documents, files, contact details, and more from one place. It's all about centralization from one place. You have higher productivity, so you can take the busy administrative work out of the equation. So this will enable your attorneys, paralegals, and other staff members to do what really matters. You have accurate billing. So a core challenge of running a legal practice is tracking billable time. So a practice management software tool can automate this task for you. And flexibility to work on the go. So if your law practice management is cloud-based, your attorneys have the freedom to work from anywhere, which is important for some cases and in some industries. And another important element is happy clients, right? Client satisfaction is tied to how good of a job your attorneys do. So a legal practice management platform can enable your team to bring their A game to the table every single day. So remember, when we talk about what I just spoke about, those are possibilities, not guarantees. Okay. You can't, like, there are some software tools that may give this to you or not give this to you. It's totally up to you and up to the industry you're in. Success with the law practice management software boils down to how well a law firm implements it. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to choose law practice management software. Let me go granular here and really give you the steps you want to follow if you want to choose your law practice management software. First of all, you want to consider your law practice management requirements. So when we talk about your requirements, we're speaking about your size, we're speaking about your vision, we're speaking about your industry, we're speaking about the state you're in. So geography plays an important role, whether you are whether you are state based or you are international. Those are important. Those elements will play into your requirements. Okay. Before anything else, please assess the specific requirements of your law firms. And as mentioned earlier, not all law practice management platforms are made the same or designed for the same kind of firm. And the goal should therefore be to shortlist. You want to shortlist all the tools, all the capabilities, all the features that you need, all the features that sync with your requirements. And you want to omit the ones that lack the key features or the software tools that offer more than what you currently require. It's not about just complicating your work by actually adding software that has a bunch of capabilities that you might not even need, right? It's all about simplicity. Sometimes simplicity actually leads to profitability and productivity. So first thing is you want to consider your law practice management requirements. Next, you want to determine your needs. Okay, so you really want to pay attention to your needs. You want to identify your firm's specific needs, break down your legal management software requirements into must-have and nice-to-have features. Okay, it's really important to see what really works for your law firm, and you want to actually lay out your office procedures from start to finish. You want to write down the important elements. You can write those down in OneNote or Google Docs, so you have a clear idea of what's really important for you. And you want to look for a legal management software that fits your needs. Next, you want to filter your law practice management software choices. Okay, with your requirements in hand, use the feature filters in the list that you created to actually narrow down your choices. And so you want to browse the product pages, read the community reviews, and narrow down your choices to 1 to 3 likely options. Or for a simpler solution, use an app that evaluates those things. You want to try before you buy. It's important to sign up for a trial account with each of the likely options, put them through their paces, and select the one that will work best for you and your teams. The next thing I want you to do here is to check pricing. See, legal practice management software varies greatly in terms of pricing. So to further narrow down your options, set a monthly or annual budget. Some of these tools have more restricted pricing plans than others. So you want to take your time to actually compare those plans and think about the overall value being offered. Okay. Ask yourself if it's worth paying X dollars more and selecting option A over option B. So it's all about comparative analysis here. And some software providers are not transparent. They want you to call them first. So when you call, ask specific questions. Okay. You also want to think about integrations. So whether you have an existing tech stack or are just starting out, integrations with other important tools for lawyers should be a deciding factors. Some tools integrate seamlessly with other third-party software, whereas others don't offer much in the way of compatibility. So to prevent issues, you want to opt for a tool that offers a lot of integrations, and it's more likely to be future-proof, right? Because the thing is, once you start scaling, you don't want to really waste your time asking questions about integrations, because if you are small, integrations might be a problem, but as you grow, they really become a big problem. They become like a really, really big, especially if you have if within your tech stack you have a constellation of software programs. So you really need to start thinking about integrating with every single software program. This could be a nightmare. So you want to think about integrations from the get-go as you're shopping for law practice management software. One thing you also want to do, you want to also narrow down your options and request demos. Okay, so when I spoke to you earlier about trying before buying, right? This sort of this harks back to that. So you want to request demos. So it's important to really pay attention to as you are testing all software. Please, you want to shortlist the best, okay, so that you can really proceed in your research the best way. So when you are left with only a handful of tools, you want to contact your sales teams and request demos. You want to have your team members test them out, get their feedback, and make the decision, right? So because remember, your personnel are going to be the one to use. They are going to be the one using the tool. So they need to test it and provide feedback. I have a decision for you. You need to understand when we talk about law practice management solutions, you have like those solutions, they usually come with a range of features tailored to legal firms. Now, when we talk about legal firms, we're speaking about all kinds of firms, national, international, sector-based, state-based. It really, you have a wide array of legal firms here. And it's important to have at least a clear idea of some of the necessary features you want to have in a legal practice management software tool, because there are nice to have and there are must have. And today I want to talk to you right now about the must have. So you have case management. Case management is really critical because you want to be able to track the status of your cases and maintain a single source of truth for all communications, notes, and documents. You have legal documents management, so you can store, organize, and easily search through all your documents securely, including client contacts and case files. You want to have a contact management, so you want to store and manage contact information and stay on top of client interactions. You want to have a calendar and scheduling, so you are able to schedule events, meetings, and appointments using an easy-to-use calendar interface, and to be able also to keep up with deadlines. You want to have a time and expense tracking, so you can spend less time tracking hours and expenses and more time billing with an efficient tracker that you can access when and where you need it. That's why we usually love cloud-based software systems. Okay, you have billing, so you can automate invoicing and payments, so you get paid faster, which you should anyway. Accounting, you want to simplify reconciliations and comply with trust accounting regulations. You want to automatically sync with your accounting systems such as QuickBooks. Again, here we are speaking about reconciling trust accounting and general accounting, financial accounting, GAAP accounting. You also have reporting and analytics, so you want to find ways to improve productivity and efficiency by generating reports on key metrics such as billable hours, utilization rate, and revenue. You have mobile access, so you want to access information on the go using a mobile app or a mobile-friendly website. And you have security and compliance, so you want to ensure data is compliant with industry regulations and protect client privacy. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about how to choose law practice management software. I want to give you a few pro tips here. You need to understand that law practice management software might be different the needs might be different, and also the functionalities might be different. So, but let's talk about the specific one for your firm. The question is, do you really need law practice management software? The thing here is that every law office, based on our analysis for the last 20 years, we have found that every law office needs a practice management system. For some, it can be as simple as a Google or Excel spreadsheet tracking your time, while others may need something more comprehensive that helps manage projects, clients, matters, and timekeeping all in one place. Centralization, very critical. everyone needs some of the features offered that I just said above. Now, the question really is how many? Okay, and we want to have, there is an ancillary question I want to address now. Is there a difference between LPMS and CRM? So LPMS, law practice management software, CRM, client relationship management software. So although some of the functionalities that you find in LPMS are sort of like overlapping with CRM, in general, LPMS is more focused on matter management, while CRMs are geared more towards client management. Okay, matter management, client management. So you see the delta here. So a CRM will help your firm with intake and keeping in touch with their clients after their case is handled. And LPMS will usually manage what comes in between these two. And so our cloud-based LPMS applications secure? Yes. Now, overall, they are, but no one can really guarantee the security of anything on the internet. Yet, most of the cloud-based LPMS providers use SSL security while your information is in transit, and they encrypt your information while it sits on their servers. However, you should feel comfortable asking this question of your provider, and be very leery about any service that cannot give you detailed information on their security practices. Okay, and so it's important to really understand that. So, because at the very basic level, an LPMS should coordinate multiple integral functions of your law practice. Simple as that. In general, you want LPMS to actually handle things like matter management, task management, document management, and client management. Again, nothing complicated here. Although most of the products that we have reviewed do this, some even go beyond. But it's all about what you really need. Okay, it's all about what works for your firm, what really sync with what your firm needs. So here is a pick for you. So to really sort of go granular and close to this conversation, when we talk about your law firm right now looking for a practice management software tool, there are important elements. There are core features I want you to pay attention to. Core features, not common features, but quintessential features. No matter what, your law firm can be in any industry. You want to make sure the software you choose in the end has the features I'm about to give you. First of all, case/matter management. So matter management is the defining feature of law practice management software, of course. However, some software is targeted at specific practice areas and may implement case management in different ways in order to manage information specific to those practice areas. You want to have client/contact management. So managing clients and other contacts is a core feature of law practice management software. You have task management. So basic task management includes creating tasks with due dates that can be associated with cases or matters and assigned to different lawyers. Some products strict to pretty basic task management, while others offer enough features to make any getting things done devotee happy. You also have calendar. So as with email, this feature means a full calendar client, not just an integration with Outlook or Google Calendar. You also have timekeeping. So, timekeeping is a core feature of law practice management software, essentially for lawyers who bill by the hour, but useful even for those who don't. You have conflict checking. This is an important element for us because an actual conflict checker is more than just a search box. This applies to software that actually has a conflict checking feature. Implementation varies, but at a minimum, you should be able to search the entire database for matching names. It should check for conflicts accurately and intuitively, allow for a lateral hire to input their conflict database into the system, and work quickly when new clients call, and comply with the rules of professional conduct for checking conflicts. Yeah, you want to have email clients. So you want to have a feature around email clients. Text messaging also. Can you send and receive text messages and associate them with your matters? Document management. Basic document management allows you to add documents and associate them with your cases or matters. You want to have document assembly. So basically, you want to be able to assemble documents and track them. You have basic bookkeeping, trust accounting, full accounting in some cases. So in full accounting, I'm talking about US GAAP accounting. or IFRS if your law firm actually operates in the States and also internationally. You want to have billing and invoicing and online payments. So all those features should be in the software, and they must be necessarily in the those are core features. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. So in today's conversation, I'll just quickly talk to you about how to choose law practice management software. So I'll give you the overview, the approach, the steps, the decision, the pro tips, and I'll finish with a pick. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.